President Trump was urging passage of an unprecedented aid package as Senate leaders grappled with last-minute snags in the emergency legislation to rush aid totaling some $2 trillion in assistance to businesses, workers and a health care system slammed by the coronavirus pandemic. New York authorities mobilized to head off a potential public health disaster, which has emerged as a kind of a warning flare for the crisis in America as the overall U.S. death toll passed 900. India's 1.3 billion people joined the global lockdown, and Prince Charles has tested positive for the new coronavirus. Here are some of AP's top stories Wednesday on the world's coronavirus pandemic. Follow apnews.com/virus outbreak for updates through the day and apnews.com/understanding the outbreak for stories explaining some of its complexities. What's happening today? A makeshift morgue has been set up outside New York's Bellevue Hospital as authorities mobilize to head off a potential public health disaster as the overall U.S. death toll passed 900. The city's police, their ranks dwindling as more fall sick, are being told to patrol nearly empty streets to enforce social distancing as the city has emerged as the nation's biggest coronavirus hotspot. Gov. Andrew Cuomo has attributed the cluster to the city's role as a gateway to international travelers and the sheer density of its population of 8.6 million. Pressure is mounting on the Trump administration to release people from immigration detention facilities where at least one detainee has tested positive for COVID-19 and advocates fear tight quarters and overall conditions could cause rapid spread of the virus. The U.S. holds around 37,000 people in immigration detention. An international aid group says closures aimed at containing the coronavirus pandemic are preventing it from reaching 300,000 people in conflict zones across the Middle East, as the virus arrived in war-torn Libya and case counts rose in Syria and the Gaza Strip, among the world's most vulnerable places. The Norwegian Refugee Council said it was unable to reach people in Syria, Yemen and the Gaza Strip, where authorities have imposed strict measures to halt the spread of the virus. China's National Health Commission has reported 67 new COVID-19 cases, all of which it says were imported infections in recent arrivals from abroad. Once again, there were no new cases reported in Wuhan, the central Chinese provincial capital where the coronavirus emerged in December. After a months-long lockdown, Wuhan residents are allowed out of the city, but cannot leave Hubei province until April 8. Restaurants, hotels, airlines, automakers and entertainment venues have been hit hard around the world as cities, states and entire countries have ordered the closure of non-essential businesses and directed residents to remain at home. There are more suddenly jobless Americans than during the Great Recession. What you need to know. For most people, the coronavirus causes mild or moderate symptoms, such as fever and cough that clear up in 2 to 3 weeks. For some, especially older adults and people with existing health problems, it can cause more severe illness, including pneumonia and death. The vast majority of people recover. Here are the symptoms of the virus compared with the common flu. One of the best ways to prevent spread of the virus is washing your hands with soap and water. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends first washing with warm or cold water and then lathering soap for 20 seconds to get it on the backs of hands, between fingers and under fingernails before rinsing off. You should wash your phone, too. Here's how. Misinformation overload, how to separate fact from fiction and rumor from deliberate efforts to mislead. One number. $300,000, the money donated by the Michael Jackson estate to help people in the entertainment industry hurt by the coronavirus pandemic. The donations will focus on Broadway workers, as well as workers in Las Vegas and in the music industry. Jackson's estate announced Wednesday that it will give $100,000 apiece to Broadway Cares, 3 Square Food Bank in Nevada and the Recording Academy's MusiCares. The estate's co-executor John Branca tells the Associated Press the gifts are personal for the keepers of Jackson's affairs and legacy and are in line with the singer's charitable endeavors during his lifetime. In other news. Playing through, many golf courses around the country have remained open during the coronavirus pandemic. The hope is that golf can provide an outlet for the stir-crazy and a dose of normalcy. The question is whether recreational golf is safe enough under the circumstances. Courses have barred touching the flagsticks and turned the hole cups upside down so golfers don't need reach in to retrieve the ball. Underscore underscore underscore. AP Photos, a look at how homelessness is accentuating the coronavirus pandemic in Madrid and Barcelona, where a growing number of people are living on the street. Spain, which ranks fourth worldwide among the countries with the most virus cases, is under a government-imposed lockdown that has closed stores, emptied office buildings and left cities largely deserted, day and night. With many day centers and soup kitchens either closed or with reduced hours, the homeless have nowhere to go.